Jake here for American Muscle, and today I'm taking a look at this LED third brake light with the red lens fitting 1999 to 2004 Mustangs, excluding 03 and 04 Cobras. If your third brake light is a little worse for wear, or even if you just want to upgrade the lighting on your SN95, this is going to be a great choice for you. It keeps that classic OEM type style and adds in some nice lighting upgrades for a price that is sure to be palatable to any budget. Updating the exterior lighting on your car is one of the easiest and most effective ways to make an improvement to it. And if your third brake light is in need of a refresh due to age or just to match some other upgraded lights on the Mustang, this is a great option for you. The red lens with the chrome internal housing here keeps that OEM look and feel, but it hides some extra goodness in the form of all LED lighting. So this is going to be brighter and it's going to last longer than the standard incandescent bulb in the factory light. And since this is brighter and the entire purpose of a third brake light is added visibility, you can be sure that this is going to accomplish that task, making your car look good and be more visible out on the road. Construction here is your standard plastic housing for the outside with the red polycarbonate lens covering over it. Inside, of course, you've got these 12 LED lights, and the whole thing really looks and feels just like a factory part. You even get a new seal for the back too, and you've got all the wires ready and set to plug right in. This is also DOT and SAE approved, making it fully street legal as well. And it's certainly gonna come in at a lower price than a factory part from Ford too, as this is only gonna run you about $75. And that makes it the least expensive option out there in the market. Now, I am a big fan of anything that has a functional and aesthetic improvement for less than $100, so I definitely call this one a winner. Installation gets a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and this should only take you about 10 minutes to install. This is a simple plug and play operation. Everything is already set to go out of the box. Just got to put this new seal on and get your old one out. So there's no need to modify anything on your car either. And to show you that process now, let's throw it over to one of our AM customers.
Hello. For the installation of this product, we're using 10mm deep well socket, an extension for our socket, and a ratchet. In our case, we're using a 3/8 ratchet. Today, we'll be replacing this faded original brake light from 2001. First, for disconnecting our light, we need to start with our wiring harness. Start right here. The very left side of your trunk, you should find your clip. On the top of it, push in and pull out. Next in our removal process, we have to remove our two 10mm nuts. You'll have one right here, one right here. Remove those using your ratchet and your 10mm socket. We encountered a unique issue where the bolt separated from the taillight housing. Now that we have our two lights side by side, we're going to want to start removing stuff from our old light, preparing it for our new light. Now with our old light, first we want to disconnect our wiring harness, and the steps for that, they might be a bit lengthy, but for it you're going to require some pliers as well as maybe some flathead screwdrivers. Remember to use latex gloves when handling these bulbs. While removing our wiring harness, you're going to encounter some plugs, like so. These little plastic plugs will plug in just about right here in 4 places along the wiring harness. You're going to disconnect each, like so. Remember, you should be using latex gloves while handling the bulbs. While removing your wiring harness and preparing it for installation, next you're going to want to remove these bulbs. Now we've already removed 2, but while removing them, what you want to do, make sure you have latex gloves. Grab and pull lightly on the bulb along the wiring harness. You want to do this for all 4. Now, On our wiring harness we have 5. This 5th one is for your trunk light. You don't want to remove this one. This one isn't connecting to anything. If you see right here, this is where our LED lights are going to plug into. Next, you're going to want to connect your LEDs into your old wiring harness. And you're going to want to do this for all 4. Now we're going to start wanting to plug in our wiring harness into where it was previously on the old brake light. First, start with the beginning of our wiring harness and begin plugging in where our bulbs go. Now you're going to want to continue plugging in all your bulbs, or bulb housings. Might take some persuasion getting them in, such as a pair of vice grips. And you'll repeat this. After we've finished up with our bulbs, just want to plug into the housing, like so. You may need to move your wiring harness, like we'd had to. And there it is. Your wiring harness is ready to go. For the final part, we're preparing our 3rd brake light. You're going to want to remove the plastic wrapping that goes around the light. Afterwards, you're going to take the plastic gasket that came in the package, and you're going to line it up along your 3rd brake light, much in the orientation that the other 3rd brake light was in. You may need to move stuff around in order to get this lined up. And once you know that you can put your gasket in place, you want to turn it around, you want to remove the plastic covering of the adhesive. And begin. For me, I'm lining up this top first as the wiring harness is edging along there. And I'll line it up along the bottom lastly to finalize it. And there's our 3rd brake light. Next, after placing our brake light in, we're going to want to replace our nuts. Let's do that. First, find the bolts and probably just screw it on. Make sure all while doing this you're pressing in the 3rd brake light. Now that both are set in, you're going to want to begin tightening it. Make sure to do it evenly. Keep making adjustments as you go in order to ensure your brake light isn't poking and is properly seated. Now to finish up our job, just plug in the wiring harness and we're good to go.
That's going to wrap it up here for our review and install of the LED 3rd brake light with red lens fitting 1999 to 2004 Mustangs. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, for all things Mustang, be sure to keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.